So hi children, I hope all you are following that videos. So previous up to 21 questions completed in that previous video. So in this video we are going to discuss the problems from 22 onwards. Okay. So what is that 22nd question? What is that here? Sine cube 43 degrees minus sine cube 17 degrees whole by sine 43 degrees minus sine 17 degrees. So here just say that when you observe that numerator, this is in the form of a cube minus b cube. Yes or no? A cube minus b cube by a minus b. Okay. When you observe this one, this is in the same form only, no? Okay. So apply that formula here. A cube minus b cube. What is that formula here, ma? A cube minus b cube formula is a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. Okay, so that is the formula for a cube minus b cube. So apply that formula here. So a minus b. So sine 43 degrees minus sine 17 degrees, a minus b into a square. So sine square 43 degrees plus ab. So sine 43 degrees into sine 17 degrees plus sine square 17 degrees. Okay. So a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. Clear? Whole by a minus b. A minus b means sine 43. Sine 43 degrees minus sine 17 degrees. Okay, so these two gets cancelled. Sine 43 minus sine 17 degrees gets cancelled, and here the leftover one sine square 43 degrees plus that one also I am going to write here, sine square 17 degrees plus sine 43 degrees into sine 17 degrees. Okay, now I want to take these two terms together. So here sine square 43 degrees. So sine square 43 degrees we can write it as 1 minus cos square 43 degrees plus sine square 17 degrees. Clear? Just I changed that sine square 43 degrees as 1 minus cos square theta. Okay, plus this term I want to multiply and divide by 2. So sine 43 degrees into sine 17 degrees whole by 2. Am I clear to you? So now here 1 minus cos square 43 degrees, so which is equals to 1 minus of cos square 43 degrees, and here plus is there, no? So minus into plus is minus sine square 17 minus sine square 17 degrees plus 2 sine 43 2 sine 43 degrees into sine 17 degrees whole by 2. Okay. Now just observe that here this is in the form of cos square a minus sine square b. So cos square a minus sine square b. So this is the formula for that, cos square a minus sine square b. So this is the formula for cos of a plus b into cos of a minus b. Okay, cos of a plus b into cos of a minus b. So this is one of the formula here we have to apply. And just observe this one. Another one is 2 sin a sin b. 2 sin a sin b. So that is the formula for cos of a minus b, cos of a minus b minus cos of a plus b. Yes or no? That is the formula of cos of a plus b minus cos of a plus b. Okay, already we learned these formulas in that compound angles, no ma. So those formulas only here we have to apply. In multiple and submultiple angles also we use it so many times, these total formulas. Okay, so apply that formula here. 1 minus of cos square a minus sine square b. So cos of a plus b. So 43 degrees plus 17 degrees. Cos of a plus b into cos of a minus b. So cos of a is equal to 43 degrees minus 17 degrees. Cos of a plus b into cos of a minus b. Brackets closed. Plus this one we can write it as 1 by 2 into, okay, 2 sin A sin B. So cos of A minus B, which means cos 43 degrees minus 17 degrees minus cos of A plus B. So 43 degrees plus 17 degrees. Okay. So brackets closed. So from this one, 1 minus here cos 43 plus 17. 43 plus 17 is nothing but 60 degrees. So cos 60 degrees into cos 43 minus 17. So 43 minus 17 is nothing but 26 degrees. Okay. Cos 26 degrees plus 1 by 2 into 43 minus 17 degrees, again cos 26 degrees minus cos 43 degrees plus 17 degrees, that is nothing but 60 degrees. And we know the value of cos 60 degrees. So cos 60 degrees value here we have to substitute. 1 minus cos 60 degrees is 1 by 2 into cos 26 degrees plus this one, just take the product, 1 by 2 into cos 26 degrees and plus and minus is minus. Here 1 by 2 into cos 60 degrees is 1 by 2. Am I clear? Yes. So 1 by 2 cos 26 degrees, 1 by 2 cos 26 degrees, but here signs are different, minus and plus. So that's why those two gets cancelled, and finally here we are having 1 minus 1 by 2 into 2 is 4. So 1 minus 1 by 4. Okay. So 1 minus 1 by 4 is nothing but 3 by 4. 4 ones 4 minus 1 is 3 by 4. Am I clear, children? So here what is the answer? Answer is 3 by 4. Option 2 is correct. Am I clear to you? Yes. So let us see the next question, 23rd one. Yes, see here. So actually 23rd question here they given, but little bit small letters they given. So I'll write that question, say that the quadratic equation whose roots are sine square 18 degrees, sine square 18 degrees and cos square 36 degrees. So that is the question mark. Okay, the quadratic equation whose roots are sine square 18 degrees and cos square 36 degrees. So children, quadratic equations topic not completed to you, not yet, but here one of the question previous also we discussed about that related to roots. At that time also I told you one of the formula to make that one as equation. Okay, so by using the same formula here we have to use that. So what they given? They given that 2 roots. So let alpha and beta are the 2 roots. Okay, let alpha and beta are the roots, are the 2 roots of a quadratic equation. Now here they given one of the root alpha is equal to sine square 18 degrees and another root beta is equal to cos square 36 degrees. Okay, so alpha and beta values they given here. Now sum of the roots, we need to find that as sum of the roots. So sum of the roots means here alpha plus beta. So alpha is equal to sine square 18 degrees plus cos square 36 degrees. Okay, so sine 18 degrees value root 5 minus 1 by 4 whole square plus cos 36 degrees value is root 5 plus 1 by 4 whole square. Okay, now root 5 minus 1 whole square, root 5 whole square is 5 plus b square minus 2ab whole by 16. Okay, plus here a plus b whole square. So root 5 whole square is 5 plus b square plus 2ab, 2 into 1 into root 5 by 16. Okay, now here 5 plus 1 is 6 minus 2 root 5. 6 minus 2 root 5 by 16 plus 6 plus 2 root 5 by 16. 6 plus 2 root 5 by 16. Okay, so from this one LCM is 16 and here 6 minus 2 root 5 plus 6 plus 2 root 5. Minus 2 root 5 and plus 2 root 5 gets cancelled, and here 6 plus 6 is 12, 12 by 16. Okay, so here this is 4 threes and here 4 fours, so which is equals to 3 by 4. Okay, so the 3 by 4 is the value of alpha plus beta. Sum of the roots value is 3 by 4. Okay, now product of the roots. We need to find the product of the roots. So product of the roots means here alpha into beta. Okay, so alpha is equal to the given that is sine square 18 degrees into beta is equal to cos square 36 degrees. So sine square 18 degrees, again root 5 minus 1 by 4 whole square into root 5 plus 1 by 4 whole square. Okay, yes, so which is equals to here, just take that 16, 4 into 4 is equal to 16, no? So see children, here root 5 minus 1 by 4 whole square into root 5 plus 1 by 4 whole square. So here a square into b square, we can write this one as ab whole square also, no? So we can write this one as root 5 minus 1 by 4 into root 5 plus 1 by 4 whole square. Okay, so here a square into b square, again we can do that. So in the numerators a minus b into a plus b is equal to a square minus b square. So root 5 whole square minus 1. 1 square means again you will get it as 1 only, no? So 4 into 4. So directly write that 4 into 4 whole square. So square and root gets cancelled. Now here 5 minus 1. So 5 minus 1 is 4 by 4 into 4 whole square. So which is equals to 4 and 4 gets cancelled. So 1 by 4 whole square, which is equals to 1 by 16. So this is the value of product of the roots, 1 by 16. So now we have that sum of the roots and product of the roots. Why madam these two are required? Which means a quadratic equation. If the roots are given, then the quadratic equation is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta is equal to 0. So here alpha plus beta means the sum of the roots and alpha beta means the product of the roots. So that's why we found those two values. Okay, now here x square minus alpha plus beta. So alpha plus beta value is equal to how much we got? Alpha plus beta is equal to 3 by 4. So 3 by 4 x plus alpha beta value is equal to 1 by 16. So which is equals to 0. Now here the LCM of 4 and 16 is 16 only, no? So that's why we can write this one as here nothing is there. So whole by 16. So here nothing is there means 1 into how much is equal to 16 ma? 16. So 16 x square minus here already 4 is there. So 4 into how much is equal to 16? 4, 4, 16. So 4 into 3x plus 1 which is equals to 0. So from this one 16x square minus 16x square minus here 4 3 is 12x minus 12x plus 1 which is equals to 0 into 16 which is equals to 0. So here the required equation is 16x square minus 12x plus 1 is equal to 0. This is the required equation. If the roots of this equation are sine square 18 degrees and cos square 36 degrees, then the equation is 16x square minus 12x plus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, so which option is correct, ma? See here 16x square minus 12x plus 1. So option 1 is correct here. Am I clear to you? Yes. So let us say the next question. Yes, 24th question say that. So root 3, what they given? Root 3 cosecant 20 degrees minus secant 20 degrees. Okay, this is the question. So this value we need to find out. Understand? So first I want to write this one as root 3 cosecant 20 degrees is there. No, so like this way any formula is there? Formula not there. So that's why root 3 into cosecant I want to write that one as sine 20 degrees minus, and secant we can write that one as cos theta. So 1 by cos 20 degrees. Shall we write like that? Okay. So which is equals to root 3 by sine theta, which means by sine 20 degrees minus 1 by cos 20 degrees. Okay. So from this one, just simplify this. Root 3 into cos 20 degrees minus 1 into sine 20 degrees. Okay. Whole by sine 20 degrees into cos 20 degrees. Am I clear to you? Now here I want to divide and multiply only numerator with 2. Okay. I want to multiply and divide. Divide means root 3 by 2 into cos 20 degrees minus, here 1 is there, no, so 1 by 2 sine 20 degrees. Understand? Just I multiplied and divided by 2 only numerator, whole by sine 20 degrees into cos 20 degrees. Okay. Now here 2 into root 3 by 2. So root 3 by 2 as per the, by using that trigonometric ratio, so we can write, no. So either you can change into that cos or sine, your wish. So root 3 by 2 in sine, where we will get that root 3 by 2? Sine 60 degrees. So sine 60 degrees into cos 20 degrees minus, here I changed this one as sine, no. So this one changed as cos. So cos how much is equals to 1 by 2? Cos 60 degrees value is 1 by 2 into sine 20. Okay. Whole by sine 20 degrees into cos 20 degrees. Am I clear to you? Now just observe that this is in the form of sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. Sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. So that is the formula for sin of A minus B. So which is equals to 2 into sin of A minus B. So A minus B means here 60 minus 20. Sin of A minus B. So sin A cos B minus cos A sin B is the formula for that. Sin of A minus B whole by sin 20 whole by sin 20 into cos 20 degrees. Okay, so which is equals to here 2 into sin 60 degrees minus 20 degrees is equal to 40 degrees whole by here sin 20 degrees into cos 20 degrees. Sin 20 degrees into cos 20 degrees. So children, when you observe that only the denominator, here we are having sin theta cos theta. So sin theta cos theta means here we have one of the formula. What is that? Sin 2 theta is equal to 2 sin theta cos theta. Okay, so 2 sin theta cos theta. So that's why here I want to multiply the denominator and divide it by 2. Understand? Now here this one become as 2 into sin 40 degrees, and here we have the 2, no, so that one become as into 2 whole by 2 sin theta cos theta. So sin 2 theta 2 into 20 degrees, which is equals to 2 into 2 is equal to 4 sin 40 degrees whole by sin 2 into 20 degrees is equal to 40 degrees. Understand? So sin 40 and sin 40 gets cancelled. Finally we are having here answer as 4. What is that answer, ma? Answer is 4. So which option is correct? Yes, option 4 is correct, that is 4. Understand? So children, in this video we discussed that 22, 23, 24 questions. So the leftover questions we will discuss in the next video. Okay, thank you all.